Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and today I have my post review video for Borealis by Diamond Art Club, Dragons and Beasties. This turned out so beautiful. I love this painting so dearly, and I fully believe that this is making into my top 5 for the entire year. Also, sorry about that noise. I'm trying to get it rolled a little bit and it was sliding down, rolling on the drills. Anyways, I really do believe this is probably like my top 3 or 5 favorite canvases for the year. Truly amazing. I do just want to preface this video by saying I was lucky enough to receive this canvas as a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club, but they, you know, I was under no obligation to complete it or anything like that, and all of my opinions are just very truthful, and honestly, overall, I had such a blast with this diamond painting, and I had so much fun, and I cannot wait to tell you guys all about this diamond painting. So if you are interested, then keep on watching and let's get right into the video. Okay, so like I said, this is Borealis by Dragons and Beasties. This is a round drill diamond painting. The size on this, let me get this scooted down. I am a mess, it's fine. This is a 22 by 29 inch or 55.6 by 73.7 centimeter. And this was so beautiful. I had so much fun, and the background, I just want to get that part out of the way right now. This looks very confetti heavy, like just based off of like what you guys are able to see in the background. I promise this was not as confetti heavy as it's looking, but like there were some bits of confetti in here, right? Like we have a lot of like sprinkled in color throughout the background here, but there were also like good chunks of some of the same color, so not a ton of confetti. I mean, it was a good mix. In my opinion, this wasn't like insane landscape level confetti, but it was, I feel like, a decent mix of both. But then when you got into the dragon herself, the dragon had a lot of line blocking, especially like in her tail. We would see a lot of like lines of the same color. We had a good bit of color blocking here and like in between, kind of like, not really like, it's kind of her, I don't even know what you would call it. I don't know dragon anatomy. But like in her, I don't know, this area here, we would have some color blocking. This canvas seriously was so much fun to do. And actually, I am a terrible host. Terrible host, who am I? I meant to look up and see if this was still in stock. So let me take a look really quickly. This canvas, as of the time of this filming, is in stock. Oh my goodness, I don't think I was expecting that. So if you're interested in this canvas, I will have it linked down below if you're interested in grabbing it. Maybe alongside some Christmas releases this week. Oh my gosh. We've had the first 10 previews, I'm pretty sure. And they're so beautiful. So listen, if you're looking for a friend to take home with you, Borealis, but let's see. This kit had 56 colors, and of those 56 colors, 2 of them were ABs, 5 of them were fairy dust, and we actually had a special drill, which was a quad cube, which I will show you guys in a minute. But this, I mean, this was so beautiful. I really enjoyed working on this canvas, and I just had a blast with it, and this was my first experience with Diamond Art Club's, I'm gonna call it their newer round drill grid field. Diamond Art Club hasn't straight out said that they've updated their drill field, but what I will say, and what I've seen a lot of people talk about and discuss, is that the round drills on their newer canvases, like as of like a year ago, that they have fit better on the grid and they're easier to multi-place, and I definitely experienced that firsthand. It was an amazing experience working on this canvas, and I feel like if there is any sort of gappiness, it's because of my terrible placement and not because of the drills. But honestly, I feel like the placement looks really good, especially at a distance. Also, can we just talk about this sparkle of the round diamonds? Holy, that looks amazing. This was so fun to work on, clearly, if you haven't heard me say that enough. As for special drills, I'll show you guys the tray of drills here in a minute. But what I want to do is just show you guys the special drills that were in this canvas and kind of where it went in the canvas. So for the ABs, the first one we had was AB 211, which is like this purple AB color. And I should say that in this canvas, I actually did not do any sort of enhancements. So I fully did this painting as charted, but we had a purple AB. And a lot of that you were finding in like the tail of the dragon. Also, do we think her name is Borealis, or do we think that because she's in outer space, she's named Borealis? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious what you think. But yeah, in a lot of the purple areas, we saw some of that purple AB, and we saw some up here as well. And then we had the other AB, which is AB 3756, which is one of my favorites. It's like a light blue AB drill, like almost veering on like a whitish, kind of like an off-white blue. It's very, very pretty. Where did we have this one? I feel like this one wasn't that prevalent. Let's see. I think we saw it a little bit in the tail over here on this side. We really did not see this in many places. Oh, a little bit in here, but it was just enough that it gave that extra little bit of sparkle, since that's, you know, what ABs do. But for fairy dust, we had 5 of them. So we had a white fairy dust. This is Z3865, just Diamond Art Club's white drill with the beautiful fairy dust coating on it. This was found anywhere you see the white on the canvas. So we found it, funnily enough, actually not at all in the background, but we do have another special drill kind of in the background. But we found it in some of the tail here and here, kind of highlighting up here, a little bit up here. And then when we get into like the dragon's hair, I guess, we found a little bit of the white fairy dust in here. And then let's see. We'll go here. This is Z775, which is this really, really pretty light blue fairy dust. I really enjoyed using this one, and this is the fairy dust you would find kind of sprinkled in some of these stars, but it's not quite all of them. It's kind of intermingled, if you will, in the background, and you have it kind of just sprinkled in, which is really pretty, going all throughout the background. But then we also found some of this fairy dust in some of these blue areas, like in the dragon herself. So we found some like over here, in here, in the tail, over here as well. I'm sure there's more, I just don't see it. We had a little bit going on in, like, again, her hair, I guess, down here. So we found that blue fairy dust quite a bit. And then we have a darker blue, so this is Z3766. I really love this blue. I'm a big fan of blue in general, but this was really pretty. So this one, there was less of it, but we saw it in like these more mid blue areas. So I think, yeah, right here, kind of going down this way, in here. We also saw a little bit going on in the tail here as well, very pretty. As well as a little bit going down this way. Also, there's like something stuck. There we go. Like in between the drills. I will say the one thing with round drills that like it's just gonna happen with all round drill canvases is you're more prone to having stuff get stuck inside, like, you know, in between the, not like cracks, but like where the glue is exposed, because round drills don't sit up flush next to each other. So anyways, but a little bit of the blue, yeah, down here and here. So we had that darker blue fairy dust. Let's see, we had a pink fairy dust, Z605, like a really pretty light baby pink color. Really enjoyed this as well. This pink fairy dust, so as you guys can tell, a lot of it's in the dragon. We see in some of the pink areas of the dragon, we see some of that pink fairy dust. So in here and here, we see it a little bit here. I still don't really know what this is, like kind of his wing, I guess. Maybe that is his wing. A little bit in here, a little bit, you know, in these pink areas. We find it everywhere in the pink. And then, yep, as well, yeah, in his like hair as well. So we have that one. And then we have, is this our final fairy dust? I think it might be. This is Z155, which is a purple fairy dust. I think this is the one we had the least amount of, I think. But this one was really pretty. This purple fairy dust, that kind of like a blue shift to it. Really, really gorgeous. This purple fairy dust, let's see. It was in some of the purple areas, but again, there really wasn't like a ton of it. Like this area didn't really have any, but like it had a little bit down here. It was almost a purple leaning more toward blue, which I guess makes sense given that it had kind of a blue shift to it, but we had a little bit in here. Let's see. We had, feel like we definitely had more. A little bit going on down here. and a little bit over here. But yeah, not like a ton of this, and here. But really, truly, I just thoroughly enjoyed the special drill placement on this canvas. It was really, really beautiful. And then the last special drill we have Y198, which is a quad cube. Basically a quad cube, if you don't know. I believe they can have different coatings on them. I've seen different coatings on them, but they are a drill that's bigger, that take up the amount of space of 4 square drills, I'm pretty sure. Except this is a round drill canvas. So I think it's really cool that we were able to, you know, well, by we, I mean Diamond Art Club, was be able to chart them into this canvas, because I think it worked out really, really nicely. So let me just start at the top here. We had that quad cube kind of throughout the dragon. So we had one here, one here, one here, and it really kind of matched the original artwork really well, because wherever we see the quad cube in the diamond painting, it kind of matched up with the sparkle that we're seeing in the artwork, which is really, really beautiful. So we see some there. Let's see, if we scoot this down a bit, we have some quad cubes in here, down here, down here, in here. And also, I just have plenty of leftover quad cubes now, which is so awesome. So really, truly, special drill placement I thought was incredible, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Any problems I had with the canvas? I really didn't have any problems with the canvas. Let me show you guys the drills, because there were a couple symbols that, like, after a while kind of started to look the same, but that was more of a personal problem. That really wasn't anything to do with the canvas itself. Number one, I felt like I had plenty of drills left over in every color. There was one particularly, this one letter A, that I don't know if you guys can see. I probably had like 7 or 8 left over. Not a lot at all. This is the one color where I actually, by the time I was realizing how low I was kind of counting how many spots I had left, but obviously I didn't run out. But every other color I felt like was really plentiful, and since I was the original owner of this diamond painting, I could have contacted support if I had run out of a color, but I didn't need to do that. But anyways, what a beautiful color palette. So pretty. And yeah, I had more than enough of each color. The drills were really nice, no problems there. As for trashy drills, this is what I pulled for trash. I mean, this is practically nothing, right? I really just do not think this is a lot at all, and I don't know. They were just really good to work with, and no complaints about that at all. As for the symbols that I was kind of getting mixed up after a while, you guys are going to be like, Michaela, those aren't even that similar, and you're absolutely correct. It's the fact that they were all very dark blue, usually in the same area, and my brain was just after a while going like, hello? So this is really nothing on like Diamond Art Club at all. It's more of just me. But these three symbols here, we have this like triangle symbol here, we have the spade symbol here, and the down arrow here, and they're all like a really dark blue. And when I was working on it on the canvas, they all kind of bled into each other in a way, but honestly, I didn't run out of any, and I don't think I ended up mixing any up. There might have been a point, right, like where I accidentally put like a spade by a down arrow or in a down arrow spot or whatever. Who cares? So I did just want to point that part out, but otherwise, I really, no symbol clarity issues. I just really thoroughly enjoyed working on this canvas. It was so fun, and this color palette is truly right up my alley with all of the blues and the purples, and there's some greens in here. Absolutely beautiful, and top 5 canvas for sure. So anyways, let me get you guys zoomed back out, get one last look at this beauty before I show you guys my logbook. Usually I like have notes going in my phone on like how I set up my post review videos, and I actually just got home from dinner with my parents. We went to this restaurant that did a Mexican buffet, and it was so good. I got this really good strawberry blended margarita. Oh, so delicious. But I didn't look over my notes before filming this video, so I'm like, we're just going off vibes today. But yeah, really truly, I just had so much fun with this canvas. So let me go ahead and get this zoomed in so we could take a look at my paper logbook. If you guys don't know, I keep a paper logbook. This basically houses all of my completed diamond paintings that I have completed since I started diamond painting. I mean, if we go back in here, we have my very first Diamond Art Club in here. I've ripped out some pages, so I had to tape this because this was falling out, but anyways, let's take a look at this painting particularly. So this is Borealis by Dragons and Beasties and Diamond Art Club. I technically purchased this on March 26th. I didn't buy it, I was sent it, but that's probably when the order was placed, if I had to guess. I started this canvas on July 18th, 2025, and then finished it on October 26th, 2025. I am starting to get out of this now, but I was working on multiple canvases while I was working on this, so if this had been a back-to-front project, it probably would not have taken me 3 months, but it did because I was working on multiple projects. This is a round drill canvas. Again, this was a Diamond Art Club sneak peek. This had a total diamond count of 54,136 diamonds, so a nice medium-sized project. 56 colors, including 2 ABs, 5 fairy dust, and 1 special diamond. This was a 22 by 29 inch or 55.6 by 73.7 centimeter. And then this was my 15th canvas of 2025 and my 33rd of all time. So yeah, you guys, let me get you zoomed back out one more time. This truly, I had a ton of fun with this canvas and I am so sad that it's over. But I want to know in the comments, is this a canvas that you have in your stash? Maybe now that I've showed you guys it completed, is it something that you want to grab? I will try my hardest to also link this sneak peek down below as well, since obviously I go into very, good detail about, I mean, I guess I did in this video too, but like of the special drills and all the individual colors if you're interested. But I want to know if you have this canvas or if it's in your stash. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.